This first one, it's FaZe's pick, and they start on the T side. Not exactly where they want to be, but they got to make the most of a bad situation. Brokey will by running up the hub, but dupreeh with 2 taps, and Magist blind finds a third from above. Oh my, this round is over. It's going to be Astralis, you think, but quick trades right back from FaZe keep us interested. OLOF and niko destroying 2 members of Astralis. That lobby flank gone, with a bomb under the control of Astralis in this A site.
But they might be about to fall prey to getting snuck on through main. As I say that, Glaive has figured it out and pieced this all together. And he's already lined up this one. niko gets dropped by dupreeh, and he's going to follow up. 4 kills from dupreeh in the pistol.
Well, out towards a yard, FaZe start to maneuver. They've got those deep smokes that allow them to walk close in towards Mini. This might be that top site play for FaZe in this round. Just is watching for it though. The spam, however, could leave him up on the chopping block if he has to get a reload in. FaZe can time the re-peek off the back of that. Glaive is a great position, but Rain might have his number as he walks in on the back line. Timing is everything. Rain undecided as to which side he will find himself, and he might find himself dead if he waits too long. Device gets him from hell with the scout. And now Astralis at 5-on-3. FaZe have lost their split into the A site. It's all about splitting open the A site. And Magist will fire back with the M4 for 2. Nice trade from Cold. He gets a second as well. He has the time to make this one work, but not the bomb currently. It's dropped in the site. Flank out main will be enough for Astralis. Glaive is there ready and waiting, and that's a 3-0 lead. They could just play this aggressive trading game on the T side, but you know, I feel like the meta's changed so much that you can't get away with a style that these individual players got away with 3 years ago in other teams. Astralis, though, are making this one interesting. Bomb drop, pick back up, Device with a second shot not connecting. Olof's getting tagged, and the main split's there. That's a big kill from Rain, opening up the top side, but dupreeh has not vacated his position. He is waiting for FaZe to come his way, and they will for the trade. Xyp9x getting caught on the wrap, and Device tagged up from earlier outside, has to do it all on his own. It might just be a save. He's only got $400. Hoping for a little bit more here. And it doesn't surprise me to see Dust banned in this series as a result of that previous matchup. Now Device got the AWP outside. They are going to contact that smoke. No second smoke, only one for FaZe. We're seeing more and more teams do that.
Oh, Cole knows something's up, but will he anticipate 2 players here? Third, even in rotation in the form of Xyp9x. So Cole, only 1 bullet left. That's all it comes down to. OLOF now 1v3, but he does deliver the kill onto the man inside of the site, not able to follow up. Comfortably. Well, over here towards outside, it's Devis getting shut down there by Rain. Glaive trying to hold it down from atop this little blue box. Does decide that he might fare better on the ground. Hides behind the smokes. In amongst all this madness, niko has slipped into the back line. In through secret he goes. Rain not quite able to win that fight out onto Glaive, and now we're back into this 4-on-4 with Xyp9x. But look, he's so aware. That door opened and no one came out of it, and Astralis are like, that's a weird one. Why have they opened the door? That's why they've opened the door. And now the door is shut on niko in this round. They go running out towards the ramp, and they're not expecting Glaive here as well. Xyp9x falling as Brokey picks him up, and we're into this 2-on-2, but already the rotations are in for Astralis.
For coldzera and Brokey, they're very hurt right here. They're just going to take the first peek, and it's not going to matter how hurt coldzera is. dupreeh shooting coldzera in the back, but Brokey has the trade.
coldzera going to blow the door open and looks to be the first man in. This pace catches the first player off guard, but Magist has had time to get himself ready here inside of the bomb site. OLOF does deal with one. Magist not blindsided by Brokey, leaves OLOF in this 1v3. In every other way, he is being pressured right now. So OLOF mopping up the first man in. Glaive and Magist still to find. Drop that smoke, and Magist even going to aggress into the hut on the back of this. But OLOF, I think he's read all of this well. Doesn't matter because
the helm of Astralis going in first, fast and furious. I can't imagine what we're going to see here in the second half. Rain, quick tap, great shot, bomb dropped in the door, and Astralis have to commit to this A take, but they've got to go back into the lobby to grab that one. At this point, they're split up, they're stranded, and dupreeh's dead alongside Device. It is deja vu.
They spot him, but knowing where he is one thing, and using this to your advantage is another. They have him trapped in decon right now. Brokey trying to draw attention away with these ramp peaks, and niko does win his individual fight onto Magist. A lot of these players for Astralis are very, very low on health right now. This definitely feels doable for FaZe. It's this lurk of Xyp9x in through secret. that could really throw a spanner in the works in this round. niko takes another man away, puts us into a 3-on-3. FaZe, they're not in a rush just yet. They do have this kit on brokey, so they can afford to be patient. And now the push going to come in. Nice. First kill found for brokey. Device shut down as well. And now just Zipex left in the 1v2. Flashbang goes out and they are blind, but just for a moment. And Cold does manage to beat him in the head-to-head. An 8th round on the board for FaZe. Wow. I don't even get the reference on this one. I don't think there was a reference. And niko, I thought he was going to get more, and it was going to be really exciting. But actually, he just gets traded right away by Dupree. So Rain coming in, keeps it in the advantage of FaZe, narrowly so.
Anyways.
Back to the action.
Please.
This is a big flank from Magisk, and he's gotten past brokey. This is huge. FaZe could lose this round off the back of it, but a missed shot. The bomb dropped in the site. How on earth does that miss? Magisk had the drop, and now he's going to get dropped. Device left alone. The bomb, like said, falling from the heavens into A. Would have been an opener into A with a disadvantage for Astralis, equalized. Instead, it's Device saving the AWP. That's something at least for the next round here for Astralis, but it is going to be FaZe, again, keeping things close. 10 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, let's not forget, right, when we came into this second half, it was 10-5 in favor of Astralis. So this is quite the turnaround from FaZe to be just 1 round behind that of the Danes. Oh, but Device wins the head-to-head over here towards outside. He's looking to keep that gap nice and wide as he gets down through secret. niko actually going to get tagged by that smoke. And I wonder, Magisk, did his ears hear that one? Definitely. Oh, well, it certainly looks like it, right? With how quick he's able to deal with niko there. And now for Rain, it's a bit of an awkward spot. He wants to see if anyone arrived in through secret, and he gets his information. He knows he's lucky to still be alive on the back of that peak. Oh, Cole has an inkling and has more than that as he does secure a frag onto Xyp9x, surviving with 5 points of health. Still kicking. Bomb is dropped all the way back outside of lobby. That's something to bear in mind for Astralis. Glaive's going to go back and try and retrieve it. There's Astralis players everywhere. This is a very odd round. If they go to A, there's only coldzera there on 5 points of health. That's very, very beatable. But that's not where this looks like it's going to end up. They've taken ramp control. They've got Device still over in the garage. And now maybe with that kill onto coldzera, maybe we see the A commitment now.
Not many teams can even attempt something like that, or even make those calls mid-round and not go down 3 players just before they even get to the bomb site. So Astralis looking real good, looking damn good in this round. They're going to go up to 12.
Oh, wow. Rain gets things through the metal pole.
Bomb as well. R.I.P.
Okay.
Tries to survive.
There are 2 players on this top side, or rather there were. niko has just moved away. There's another man in main, though. Rain comes through the smoke, and he doubles down on the vent. Goodbye, Magisk. Rain's on a 3rd before he's eventually finished off. A man on top of the hut can save this round for FaZe, though, despite Rain's absence. Xyp9x in the clutch with a chance, but a spray missed, and that will be his opportunity whiffed. FaZe with 11.
The brokey still waiting for players to come his way, holding this tight angle into hut. Not going to get too much action over towards A. At least not yet. It's the close main smokes dropped for Astralis. And now that bomb heads back.
Baby.
Glaive going to spam down niko over in the garage. And they can use these smokes to cross both into main and into garage. You can play pretty reactively based on where you find these engagements now if you're Astralis.
What an annoying round for niko. He is the top in the server, and he just got smoke spammed in round 29 at 14-14. Now, that is a very common spot for players to peer through the garage smoke. So Astralis knowing what is likely going to be the play made by FaZe, and niko commonly in the garage. So again, the tendency showing through for Astralis as they take down the top performer of the opposition. And here's what I've been waiting for, a heaven wrap. This is going to be successful. There's no one here. There's no one ready to stop them. They've got players on the site, but Cold is the first line of defense, and he is so far away from this position. There's players right below Heaven on A. OLOF's playing timing as well. Cold is going to be able to spot this. But Dupree's coming in on the ramp room. It's a split, it's a fake, and it's a backstab for Astralis. Rain doesn't even turn. He knows they're coming. He hears the footsteps, but he gets bullets fired in the back of his head. Astralis all over the lower site. What a conversion. What a call. And B is now theirs.
Oh, and Dupree continuing to lay down the pain, trying to cement it with 4. Isn't able to overcome Brokey. And truthfully, Astralis have more to lose than gaining in this chase. They do manage to drop the AWP pretty quickly.
And 3 smokes. They're going to drop a Molotov there towards Secret, just to cover their advance.
Oh, what a play. They can't even see him.
Device can, though. Sees him right through the scope. niko falls. He's out of the round.
It's a good kill, though. Magis going down is Astralis' top performer, so getting a bite back of the action from niko. Rain is looking for a fight. Sees Fade, and that's great timing. He gets a kill. Teammate not able to trade as Dupree finds coldzera. Dig down in the process. They got him cornered. Device tries to kill him, and Rain fires off 2. Zipnik's now in the clutch. We know what he can do. He's found the first, but the bomb is stuck in the yard. Smoke to try and cross. Flash as well. Gets close, but there's already a man in the credit card, and he has got his number. Olaf Meister sends us to overtime.
What were they carried after this? That's the real question, Harry Russell. That is what we want to know.
Oh, look at this. Fast change of pace from Astralis heading into overtime. And might be a change of pace, but it's not a change in result. They get mowed down here. Heading into the A bomb site. More damage coming through. Rain knows no bounds, and Olaf gonna delete Dupree, now leaves Device in the hot seat. 1v5 required. He's got 20,000 angles to worry about, and there's one of them. coldzera does get deleted. Gonna take position up on top of the hut, just to draw the attention in. And amongst all of this, niko is wrapped all the way around. Gonna try and pincer Device here with Rain, but niko isn't even needed. 3 kills for Rain, a 16th round for FaZe. Are they going to try this boost again? They are, but they've done it once before, and that means niko is ready and raring to go. However, Magisk, when the going gets tough, Magisk gets going. Device comes in with a kill onto Olaf.
Do or die. They've already got a round on the board, but Device is going to strip away this one from the hands of FaZe, not giving them an opportunity or an option into this retake. Second is successful for Device, 3rd in the round, and he's looking for a 4th. Brokey. Nothing to do, but again, like I said, it doesn't matter. Money isn't a problem, money isn't a thing in 16K MR3.
We move forward here in overtime. In the last round of the first half OT, at least. What tricks do Astralis have up their sleeve right here? niko looking to be a nuisance in the outside, perhaps even grabbing himself some kills. He's going to have him line up for him, too. However, Dupree is just way too quick for niko. Imagine that.
That's a big entry for Astralis. This might be them finding 17 in the T side. 2-1 would certainly be nice. Going to continue through the smoke. His entire team following him as well. One man waiting in the lobby. Zipnix is low, so he'll just hang around. Rain's got a good angle. He's covered from the outside position. They can walk behind him, but uncommon to do so. So he's ready for the garage play. Which side do they come through, though? coldzera waiting. They're spamming his position. Great flash from doors. Zipnix sets up just for a kill, and Rain gives away his position for damage. Gets one. Trade is in. Device there with the AWP has really come alive in overtime here. Brokey pushed back, and he can't finish the job. Olaf has to do it on his own. They don't know, and they almost line up. The dig is out. The plant is in, and Olaf has to win a 1-on-2.
Oh, that nade is huge. Both these players in the 1D realm now, and Olaf here looking to wield this deagle to effect. They both hold beneath for the drop. Olaf, how on earth is he expected to navigate this one? This is there's the ult, mate. Have it. Take it.
Oh,
take the ult. Take it. But you're not taking Olaf. Wow. He gets the clutch done.
We call that the simple.
Even in tricky situations, he manages to make it look so simple. Now, niko and Rain pushing on up behind red box. Gonna try and get some presence over here towards outside. Bit of a spam from Glaive, and there is a connection onto niko. Look at this, conga line of FaZe Clan players. Oh, well, that never happens in most conga lines, but yeah, this one. Oh dear, that was the bomb as well. And they've left a gap in the smoke. Are they gonna have to waste another? Oh, you feel for coldzera, who decides to be the man to take the hit and get on out, but he does get the bomb. He's been able to retrieve it. 4-on-5 now for FaZe. They've got players down towards B, and Olaf waiting at the ramp, looking like they want to try and split this B bomb site.
TikTok on the clock, 40 seconds here for FaZe to get a plant in. And look at the setup for Astralis. 2 players already inside of the site. A third on ramp. They'll have to deal with the lurk that is OLOF Meister in this round, coming in through that position. Magiska's hanging around. He's spotting heavily as well. Ooh, timing. Did he see? I think he did. He's got the info, goes back for the fight. OLOF with the Krieg will say goodnight. 20 seconds, FaZe still need this plant. All 4 kills, but that seems less likely at this point. The fights are in down lower, and Glaive does get a kill. He's doubled it. He's dropped the bomb. 15 seconds. OLOF's got to hunt. He's got to run and get this plant. There's no way Glaive is going to give him the kill. He's already run away from the package. He's already run for the hills as OLOF desperately looks to pick this one back up. 5 seconds, it's done. It's a 17th round for Astralis. Nothing presenting itself for OLOF.
That's going to clip through the wall.
Dupree,
yeah, over here. He still has full vision. Molotov for the top of the hut, but Dupree's just chuckling in the face of danger. In the meantime, though, FaZe, they've gone away from A, and towards ramp they go. Device and Zipex have to try and hold the fort, and this man has looked good at the ramp. It's another spray down from Zipex to make this round doable. 2 kills now. Astralis with the man advantage in a very big way. And Zipex is still hungry for a little bit more. Still fighting. Device holding for the rotation. Glaive going to catch OLOF over here outside. coldzera looking for this trade. Better late than never on to Zipex, but it never comes through. And instead, he holds down ramp single-handedly. This man is the ramp king. Yeah, you saw Cold lining up the hot Molotov there as well. But as we noted, with a bunch of players heading over here towards ramp, this is just to keep the attention of Astralis over here towards B. And now the utility goes in toward this A site. Dupree finds the opener, but niko trades. However, it's all back and forth. Cold and OLOF left to try and keep FaZe in this one, and Cold has done it with that kill onto Magis. That allows the bomb plant to come in. FaZe trying to claw their way back to another OT, but Device up in heaven gets revenge onto OLOF, and now just coldzera, but the first kill does present itself. Device, 1v1, and the nade gets it done. Onto the defuse, and Astralis.
Device!
The VM.
Are we in the kitchen right now?
Oh,
My
baby!
goodness.
He's going back. He's already dead. Device, leave him alone. Oh, but this sneak down long, this is just going to give you a free bomb site. And I kind of love this from Astralis. You know, it's pretty common to see teams leave this long side of the map pretty unprotected. And that's something that FaZe are going to learn the hard way now, as this bomb plant's going to come in and they don't even know. They're like, all right, guys, let's try and figure out where they are. Hang on, wait, what bomb's planted? Brokey, you said you had A. You said you were watching it. And now they've got to rotate into A, but luckily enough, they have mopped up Device. There's players all across the map still for Astralis, and Zipnic's trying to hold these rotations. If he wins this... Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Retakes on for FaZe, but time is the precious piece that they may not have. It may be slipping away. Magis looks to force a kill here. Finds Brokey. That's when it starts to tumble apart for FaZe. Cold's already low, and he gets cleaned up. OLOF on the kit has to be the man to stick it, but right now his teammates getting pressured out long. niko needs some big USP shots, overwhelmed by Dupree, and that's a done deal. It's a dusted round. It's a save for OLOF as Astralis get the pistol.
While the server itself is looking fine, obviously provided by the wonderful folks over at ESCA, finest 128 tick around, in through the monster tunnel, and Rain thought he'd caught a timing. He'd snuck past the man in mid and was trying to come in on a big flank.
Astralis have made the early call without even clearing A to rotate back up to top site. With this going fairly quiet, FaZe may consider a rotation. They get aggressive. That's a great kill from Cold. He realizes that Magis was throwing the utility to set up for a fake. There's no one else here. It's an empty site, so FaZe need to run wild back up towards A. Astralis, however, have already taken this position. The smokes are down. And OLOF's out. He's got to try and spam his way back in, but Astralis, I mean, this is locked and loaded right now. They even have more smokes to throw into these choke points.
Dupree still yet to die in this map, and even with Cold and OLOF peeking him at short side, he's able... Astralis just pumped the brakes again. You know, they say to FaZe, look, you guys have lost 2 players. It's all on you if you want to try and even this out.
I'm just loving how they're using Device in this T side, right? He gets so much info, so much map control, and Unfortunately, he will die here, but just the distraction that he's performing on this A site has forced another rotation. If Magist kills the only B player here of niko, that could be a chance. Oh my, what a conversion. niko with a spray transfer 2-2-3, and he gets aggressive. Glaive will punish that, and now Astralis, they have to commit. They got the pick, but they don't have Rain in the pit. He is still waiting. 30 seconds, the smoke with a gap, and Rain with a chance to strike. He'll take it. Zipnik's in the clutch and closes it out quickly. 7-0. Such a fast couple of rounds. This is so exciting despite the scoreline being one-sided.
Yeah, Rain hanging out in the playground. Gonna have the drop on device. Can't seem to do more than that. That's a lot of information. It's gonna be niko pushing up long to try to pick up and defend his honor.
Oh, but as much as device is caught timings, Glaive's got one of his own. They are getting wrapped right now, but Astralis could commit to the A site and win the round. niko, he is going to have to be, oh dear, instrumental as OLOF is gone from the site, not checking close. niko on the wrap round, he is right behind them.
And they don't know, they've completely discounted this. niko playing the trigger discipline, and he denies the bomb plant with that kill. Now ready for the repeat from dupreeh,
goodbye.
but dupreeh is fast on the trigger. Cold into the bomb site, drops the bomb, 20 seconds, and Zipnik's is a long way away. No time for the clutch. Surely, 15 seconds, and he's wrapping in.
There's
Time
no way.
is everything now. 10 seconds, Brokey gone. Just Cold left to beat, and Zipnik's on the angle. Cold's gonna get it, and he puts the first round on the board for FaZe with 5 seconds to spare.
Exactly what Astralis are after, the reward. That would be right now, FaZe's money broken. And if Astralis can get a reset, that would be the reality. 2 players on B for the first time all game long. FaZe are going to get dealt a fast hand for Astralis. They're already inside of the site. coldzera, Molly down. That might delay things. Zipnik's has already killed the man in the pit. Right through the fire and flames, Glaive is going to find himself a kill. That is obscene. Triple long setup for FaZe is going to have to get saved, but Device might hear these footsteps behind him.
Certainly he did. But Brokey's just too aware. AWP in his hands, so he can remove device, but it looks like Astralis want to try to take a few of these weapons out. niko seeing the feet underneath the piece of wood there. Just in case you want to scream back, that's not what happened, I think.
Yeah, you're correct. That's a really good angle. I mean, if you sit there as a CT, you're going to see T's before. I mean, they won't even see you. They won't register anything under that wood.
This round's registered. It's registered in the name of Astralis. And they want to take these last few remaining weapons, Brokey's AWP being one of the main prizes. And a missed shot,
no.
so Brokey does lose the AWP. niko picks up 2 at the end of the round.
Brokey falling back about the right time. Device has just moved up with the AWP, but walking into the crosshair. Oh, the timing. Brokey just slinks away. Does at least get away with his life and spots the AWP and Device. That's info, but oh dear, just like that, the round has fallen apart. 2 kills for Astralis up on short side. They're gonna commit with this. Magist, a follow-up entry. Device gets Rain on A, and Brokey has rotated down. He gets a kill, but he's stuck in this 1-on-4. With a Molotov down, he's got to commit ahead of it. He won't get any further into the site. It's 11-1, give or take a couple of
Evers.
Magist,
first man in, and hungry for kills, maybe for thrills, and niko, well, actually, this could be a FaZe Clan round all day long. They're grouped up all down here towards B. Astralis, they've awoken the Hornet's Nest. And Device looking to be the keeper of B, or the B keeper, but he gets stung by OLOF atop the box. 2-12, FaZe will put another round on the board.
Device back off the AWP, back onto the Krieg. It's last round of the half, and so Astralis will be buying these guns. They've been keen for the AKs. Those nades are perfect, and double grenade kill for Astralis. You love to see it.
And at what point are you just down on your luck if you're FaZe Clan? That is just unbelievable. Nothing yet.
And I think it's because despite Astralis getting 2 kills down on B with the grenades, they haven't actually taken the site.
Yeah.
And FaZe are wondering, why the hell has this happened? So they're tucking in positions where Device can't see them on a potential flank. That possibility has been calmed, and as a result, Device will find nothing. He might think it's free. He might think it's clear. And OLOF has finally shown them that it's not. He is still here.
And now with Rain joining from this A-site flank, his whole role was to hunt down Device. He actually goes back. I was going to say there would have been 3 players here, but the 2 that stand here for the time being might be enough. Rain taking up position in heaven. It's a 2-on-3 with 20 seconds left. Now only Zipex does tap down the first, but he gets laid to rest. And FaZe Clan with 3 to their name at the end of the first half.
Zipnik's just came back up topside, as you said, with FaZe not committing. So he's here, he's ready, he's waiting, and he's about to spot the full entourage of FaZe members. Device killing the one player down on B. That's Olaf on the lurk. Not anymore. Crossfire for Astralis, but the smokes are in their face. Zipix, oh my, gets jump shot by coldzera, and dupreeh deleted as well. FaZe in for a chance on this site. Glaive, he has got the 5-7, spamming away. niko missing his shots on the flank, but does get the kill eventually. Device all alone, and finally FaZe, they might have a pistol for themselves in this series. Oh dear, goodbye Device. Well, let's see if this comeback is realistic, or if it will be put to bed before it even begins. This force will be the first decider of that. Astralis with the double scout. Device waiting for a flashbang, but it will be late, and the grenade does do good damage. Flash coming over. Olaf getting tagged, and Device close shot, just about missing. He's going to go back for some wall bangs. Oh dear, hits one. Oh dear. It's not going to be doing a huge amount of damage through the wall with this gun, but Magis certainly could.
Yeah, no one's really looking at this, but Cold is quick to pivot and deals with Magisk there on his little toilet peak. Like, it comes with like 90 rounds or something ridiculous. You are not going to use that much ammo, surely. dupreeh doesn't find anything. The scout still just spamming away. And 3 of these players are very, very low. Like, there is a world in which Astralis can still make this feel doable. Glaive down here at the B site could be the first man to take action. Smokes off the short side phase. They back away. They give that up. They rotate around to Monster. Zipnik's here with one of these scouts. Devices also arrived now. And here's the 5-7 chiming in with one. There's very little time, and now the bomb is dropped. Zipnik's in the clutch, and he gets that shot. Is there time for Olaf? Zipnik's has done it with a scout and a USP.
Almost an historic comeback from FaZe Clan at this point to bring it back.
I don't even know how the heads could be in it at this point, given some of the clutches that Astralis have found in the CT side to pick up the rounds. Oh my, and then stuff like that. dupreeh, he's like 90-degree, full rotate, right in the face, and he gets a kill. But yeah, I mean, the fact that Astralis have won these clutches in the fashion they did, Glaive on the A site, Zipnik's down on B with a scout. I mean, how do you stay in the game if you're FaZe mentally after rounds like that? You certainly don't, and Glaive, he is going to send you home with nothing but bullets in your body. 15 rounds to Astralis, 1 away from a 2-0 victory.
So it begins. Rain the first to fall.
Yeah, this feels like it might just be a formality now for Astralis, right?
You would think so.
Oh, this double setup is just devastating as well. As niko's making contact, Magisk going to peek, mops him up with the MP9. That's a pretty gross display. dupreeh able to survive on 6 points of health, gets dinked by the AK. I kind of love everything about this round from Astralis as well. They had a very heavy connector presence, and since then they've just given it up. Device actually shuts down Olaf, moving up through the con area. And so it's just Brokey. 1v5. And this man has been nuts in clutches for FaZe. We saw him get back-to-back pistol 4Ks, for example, including a 1v4. But this 1v5...